All right, you little mathematicians, a very short, quick video, sort of a reminder on how to find the area of rectangles. So, here we have a rectangle. Of course, the area is the sort of space inside the border of the rectangle. So, like how much space is in here, right? A rectangle that we have drawn here is simply larger than a rectangle that's this one down here, but like how much longer, how much bigger, sorry. So we're trying to measure how much space is in here. That's what area is. So what I've done here is sort of carved the rectangle up. If the width of the rectangle, or the base of the rectangle, is 8, then we can carve it up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little pieces going this way. And if the height of the rectangle is 5, we can carve it up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces going this way. Now, to find the area, it's like finding how many of these little, they should be squares if I was a wonderful line artist. How many of these little squares are there? Well, there's 8 here, 8 here, 8 here, 8 here, 8 here. If you added all those up, you would find that the area is 40. Okay? Now it just turns out we don't always have to draw all those lines and squares. There's a much simpler way of doing it. Area is equal to the base times height. Let me also write that area can also be equal to length times width. There's different ways of writing it, but basically what we're always doing is just checking out how one dimension of the rectangle, we can call that length, we can call that base, we could call that the width. Doesn't really matter. It's just we're doing one dimension of the rectangle times the other dimension of the rectangle. So we'll see an example here. So we'll think of it as base times height. The base is 11. You could also think of this as the length or the width or whatever. And the height is 2. So we would literally just have to do 2 times 11 to get our area of 22. I know this is something you've learned in elementary school, but just kind of a quick refresher video. Answer the few questions on the form, and you should be good to go. Thanks a lot.